Welcome back to episode 13 of Women Talking Balls. Give us a few seconds and we'll be right back. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. All right, welcome back, everybody. Week 13, y'all. Welcome back.
Welcome
back. All right, so we are Women Talking Balls. This is week 13. For the newcomers, because I think the ones that's been with us for a while, they know what this is about, right?
Right.
Yep. So the newcomers, this is a podcast that provides women a space to discuss their love of sports, okay? So we are in Deluxe Creative Space outside of Atlanta in McDonough, Georgia, okay? You see three of us here today. We got Boss Lady B.
Boss Lady B is in the house.
We got Miss Tiki Wiki.
Wiki.
And you see Ann on the screen. She's on location. Miss Ann from the A.
Hello, Ann.
Hey, Ann. All right.
Hi.
All right. So before we get started and get into this good old conversation, y'all, click like, click share. Share this podcast with your family, your friends, your loved ones, your enemies. Share it with everybody. So
share the love.
Yeah, share the love.
Yes.
While you guys are sharing the love, we just want to remind you that we are on Facebook and YouTube every Monday night at 6 p.m. Sharp. So you got to be in here.
Eastern Standard Time.
5:59. All right. So make sure you click that notification button, right, Ann, and that start.
Right. Exactly, because they'll get the notification prior to us going live, so you'll be on time.
There you go. If you're on time, if you're late, how the saying go?
If you're on time,
you're late, and if you're early, you're on time.
Right.
Just had to throw that in now to y'all viewers. So if you know what's going on. Also, if you have any products or a business that you would like for us to showcase on the live stream when we go live at 6 p.m., just email us at womentalkingballs@gmail.com and we will contact you with sponsorship information. All right. So we're gonna get right into it, y'all.
Get right on into it.
Yeah, right on into it.
And Janelle, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So we're gonna recap this last game of the Falcons and the Jets, right, y'all? Woo. How y'all feel about that low scoring rainy game?
I
say
a sloppy game.
Guess what I called it?
Yep.
I said the rain was falling and the flags were flying.
Exactly. It was a lot of penalties. Yes.
Blame it on the rain. Sing it, Tiki. Sing it. So like we always do, those of you all that's out there watching us, we go over the pros and the cons of our Falcons football game. All right. So we're going to go into it. So let's start talking about it. Y'all got any pros? We got pros, right?
We got some pros.
We got to win.
Yeah. So
one pro. We number one. We still number one.
Number one in the division. Yeah. Anything else that stand out? What you got, Tiki?
Go ahead.
I was getting ready to say this is our first back-to-back win since week 2.
2 wins in a row.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. One at home, one away.
Yep. So that's a good pro.
Yep.
What else?
Ritter, he's coming along.
He is.
He looked better than
He's trotting.
the other 2 quarterbacks. Is he
He did pass the ball a little more downfield. He did.
Mm-hmm. They handled their business.
They did.
We
gotta shout out Cool every time. Cool gotta get his props every time.
And the Bates.
Yeah, just
his interception.
Y'all think he need to be a Pro Bowl candidate?
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
For sure. So we need to get him in there.
He needs to be a Pro Bowl candidate.
Yeah, we got to get Jess Bates in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Are they doing nominations now?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think they are. Tiki,
Mm-hmm.
guess what? They played conservative this time. They got them 3 points. You saw they did that, didn't they? They kicked that ball this time, didn't they?
They needed to. If they hadn't, they would have 8, 9, 10, 11. No,
they would have been close.
Yeah. Yeah. Caught that ball. The Pruitt.
Mm-hmm.
Pruitt caught that touchdown.
Yep.
The only touchdown
game.
Only touchdown.
Yeah,
in the game.
I think it was for 20 yards. That looked good. Ritter threw it in there.
Right.
Yeah, it was crisp.
Pitts were looking fine as well.
Yeah.
Fine in what way,
He was looking
Anjanelle?
fine, and
Fine in
He-
what way?
He had about 51 yards receiving.
I
so he
thought
did
you
it.
meant like body wise. I thought
I
that's where
know.
you were going
Yeah,
with that.
yeah.
Sorry.
My bad. 4 carries. 51 yards. Yep. Patterson had 5 carries for 11 yards. Can you believe that?
Mhm. Miss Michelle said that the defense was on point, and she said them Falcons gonna mess around and make it to the Super Bowl.
Well, you know,
Miss Michelle, I love you.
I do too.
And I love your optimism.
And we have an opportunity. Ritter has an opportunity.
well, what I said, I just want playoffs.
Mhm.
Look
Yeah.
like we gonna do playoffs.
So if we get in the playoffs,
we
we
get in
playing,
the playoffs.
but we playing the Cowboys when we get there.
That's okay.
That's okay.
That's all right.
It's okay.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be optimistic, just like y'all being optimistic. So another thing I noticed too, y'all know when AJ Terrell went out with the concussion, right? But that guy,
Number 1.
Clark Phillips,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and took his place very well. I believe,
You
in
think
my
so?
opinion, I think he stepped up and did what he was supposed to do, considering.
I
You don't
caught
think
him.
so?
Right.
I saw him lagging behind. He had the receiver caught the ball and he hit him afterwards. Yeah. I need him to be putting his hands some
Yep.
misses. But
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
They targeted Pitts a lot more too.
They did.
Yeah.
So that was-
London got a couple of catches as well.
Yep. Lady got some pros.
I do. And it's the whole NFL.
oh,
Because the whole NFL was my calls, my cliques.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Just to point out some of the ones on the Falcons, Bijan Robinson wore his cliques for his own foundation
Okay.
to support homelessness. Kyle Pitts, his cliques was for the Boys and Girls Clubs. And Drake London, his cliques were for supporting Special Olympics.
That was nice.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
I have
so,
one. Jesse Bates, it was his 5th interception
Yep.
on the year.
Yep.
So
So the
that was
good
really
part
good.
about it is that they increasing their chances, right,
Mhm.
to claim the NFC
Mhm.
South. So we looking good at least on that
Looking
part,
good
right?
on
Yeah.
that part.
We're gonna be
They
excited.
got 5 games left,
Yep.
and I mean, they should be winnable games. They're
They
easy
should
games.
be.
Right.
Any given
But we
Sunday.
say that every time.
That's
and-
why we don't want
We got an easy schedule like Georgia.
Yeah. We'll talk about Georgia
About that
later.
later.
Oh my God. We don't want to get into that, but we definitely gonna have to talk about them Bulldogs later.
Mhm.
All right, so those are some of the pros. What are some cons we need to talk about? What's some stuff they still need to work on?
Well, they,
offense need to score some points.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they
Right, exactly.
No, they
baseball score.
yeah, that was
That was a baseball score.
Mhm.
The Braves score more than
Yeah, a
36
lot of-
runs.
a lot of sloppy play, a lot of penalties.
Yeah, we need to learn how
Yeah.
to put teams to bed, put them to rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
yeah.
should have,
Oh, one pro. What was that? They did after when they all just
Oh, the touchdown celebration.
touchdown celebration.
Yeah.
Man, what they doing?
That was a good one. They dropped the bomb on
They
it.
dropped the bomb. I said, now come on, y'all. Okay, Falcons.
Yeah.
They're too comfortable.
But we ain't running the ball like we did last game though. They didn't run the ball as much.
They have a good.
I think it was the weather. I think it was the weather.
They had a pretty good defense.
Well, they were stopping them.
Yeah,
They were.
Yeah.
they stopped the run.
They
I
stopped
mean,
our run game.
Bijan was running into a brick
To
wall
a brick wall
every time. I was like, okay, y'all see it's not working. Can we call
we try
another play?
something else?
Yeah. All right, so let's get into what I didn't like.
Okay.
That officiating. And I'm gonna say this, not just for us, but it was bad on both sides. So what they need to do about the umps and the referees, they not consistent. Like the players can't play comfortable. You know what I'm trying to say.
Mhm.
They can't play comfortable because if one play is a pass interference
Mm-hmm.
and then the next time it's not a pass interference,
Mm-hmm.
one play is a holding, next time it's not a holding.
Or when you're supposed to review a catch, they just
Right.
huddled us up and went on to the next, didn't even review the catch.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's like
But yet, when our I forgot his name made that catch, they just sat there and kept reviewing to make sure it was a catch. I
Ooh,
said,
Janu Smith.
yeah, I
Janu,
think-
I mean,
yes,
yeah.
Smith.
Mm.
yeah, it just
made
made
the
for
catch.
bad football
So it's
because
just-
it messed up the momentum for whichever team. They don't know how to play, so they can't get comfortable out there on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this, Tiki. Do you know? Do they hold the referees accountable? Like, do they have some type of standard that they follow? Like, if you
Just like the players look at film, and they're required to do that too. And I'm sure the coaches point out to them, some of their concerns,
Mhm.
Right.
and they're supposed to be better the next game.
right,
And
but they're
remember they got that number on them, so they know
Yeah.
which ref.
Exactly.
we did
And I
learn.
think at the end of the season, they have some kind of meeting of what has happened during the year,
Yeah.
and they have with the refs.
What they get, Tiki?
They
They
get
get the
demerits.
merits. When the last time you
Yes.
heard the merits?
I heard of the Bears. So if they messing up real bad, let's say they just being god awful, do they get fired?
I mean, I'm sure
I'm
they
sure.
get some penalty.
Yeah, because I was because
I don't
'cause
know
I didn't
if-
like it.
Everybody
I don't
up-
know if it's
everybody up for
monetary. I don't
fire.
know if
Look,
it's it's a reprimand,
Right.
but they do experience something.
I'm sure they got
Yeah.
you.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Got
listening to somebody else's podcast, and they were saying that I think they trying to get more full-time referees out there instead of being part-time,
Mm-hmm.
and they saying maybe that'll help too because they out there all the time. So I don't know if that'll help, but
yeah,
I just
Right,
thought that was
because a lot
just-
of them have full-time jobs doing other stuff.
right.
Mhm.
So I
So
don't
they have
know.
some that committed
Mhm.
to this.
you know what?
That might-
I just thought of another pro.
What's that?
Man, they have been highlighting those Falcons on Fox, on ESPN, on something.
Time.
I know,
It's about time.
but I think it's
We
because
only thing we needed was those 2 back-to-back wins.
2 back-to-back wins and being number 1 in the NFC
NFC.
South.
but they don't say too much. They be like, they go to NFC South.
Right.
We ain't making
Exactly.
They just breeze over. They,
Oh,
they
Lord.
yeah.
So is Arthur Smith still out there being terrible with his play calling?
Yes.
Yes.
He's a little bit better. A
You
little
think
bit
so,
better.
Ann?
Him and
Yeah,
Bobo.
just a little bit.
Him and who? Bobo.
Bobo.
What's his real name?
I think that's his.
That's his name,
That's his
man.
name.
No, I can't.
No.
They need.
Arthur, look, he'll be there as long as we in first place in the division.
That's right.
He gonna be there next year. Watch.
Right.
And then the
Take it, what
defense.
you say, mm-mm.
You don't think
No.
so?
Mm-mm.
See,
No.
First place in the division ain't gonna get it. This he gonna have to.
he
We're gonna have to go.
win.
We're gonna
He
have to go to the playoffs, and we're gonna have to.
win. Not
Past
even
the first round.
We need to
past
go
the
past
first
the
round.
first round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard to do.
But the defense, I'm
He
gonna
got a
say
chance.
He got a chance.
he got a chance.
He got a chance.
But our defense is all, they do pretty well.
Our
But
defense is on point.
okay. But I'm supposed to, throw a little salt in the game.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
They slap in zone. And they slap it in cover 2.
Hmm.
And they got a lot of coverage breakdowns. So I think if they tighten that up, I mean, they good. Don't get me wrong.
I think they just have.
I think the defensive
It's-
line is really strong.
Mm-hmm.
Pass rush was good this game, but yeah, they
Yeah.
did
Mhm.
allow some explosive plays. And
I
I
think-
mean, that
So
happens.
that happens.
That happens.
Okay.
That happens.
I was just
But
throwing a little salt in the game.
yeah,
Ain't that how to do it? Though?
I think for the most part, though, overall they look
They look pretty good.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But they,
We'll see.
we're gonna blame the weather on this one.
Yeah, the rainy weather.
Mhm.
So Ritter finished with 12 of 27 with 121 yards
Mhm.
with that touchdown to prove it.
Hey, Ann.
Hey,
Hey, we back at 500.
exactly. We back at 500.
There you go. Bijan ran for
Yes.
43 yards with 18 carries, 3 catches,
Mhm.
26 yards. So they did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah,
I still would have liked it to be a higher scoring game.
yeah.
Of course.
Because they played as well as they did though in the weather. I was worried about that.
That weather was a
The
factor.
weather was a factor.
Definitely. I mean, I think even though we are the division champs,
Yeah,
we need to do better.
yeah. They had higher passing yards
do
than us.
better.
They had higher passing yards than us. Oh, sorry about
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Look, I done got all in the conversation, and I done forgot all of y'all about in. Sorry, y'all in YouTube. Let's talk about it.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we got a person over here in Facebook that Dexter said that he said he won't. He's not better, meaning the coach. He's not better. He
Coach
didn't get
not
any better. And Tiffany Washington, she said the refs work a year by year contract. And if they don't do their job well, then they don't be considered for the next year. So,
Oh, they don't get a contract renewal.
Thank you.
right.
All right. So QB
Thank you, Tiffany.
says
you.
in the YouTube chat, he say, who held it down? Jesse Bates held it down.
Yeah.
He said he held it down. I'm sorry, I missed it, QB. I'm sorry. I apologize. I got so caught up in the conversation.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
defense, they held it down. They had the interception. They had fumbles.
Yeah, he said too about the referees.
Mm-hmm.
He said they have a standard but not held accountable.
Oh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're gonna have to start holding.
They're gonna have to hold them accountable.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said you'll have to win the first round to make a statement.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm gonna pay more attention to the chat, YouTube. I'm so sorry. All right. So yeah, so that's what we're at with the pros and the cons.
Yeah, we just got to find some ways to win the remaining games.
Yeah.
We really
Right.
do.
I'm feeling good about it.
Yeah.
We can do it. It's
We
only
should be
one
able
that
to.
I'm thinking that could be a little tough, but I'm
What's
not gonna
that?
say-
The
Colts.
Saints.
The
Colts?
Colts. I'm thinking the Colts.
Really?
I think we can beat everybody else. Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, Ritter stepping into it. So I think that was one of the biggest things that we had to overcome. Him and
He's
his
better. He made
confidence.
some mistakes, but he's still.
Yeah, he's playing better than he did
Mhm.
before he got set down.
Right.
Yes.
So he's definitely playing better.
They still
now.
got another slow start though. I don't
Yeah.
understand that. He come alive in the third and fourth quarter.
Yeah, we
most
can't
of the
do
time.
that.
But
Yeah,
he
we
needs
gotta-
to play all four
He may have
quarters.
the jitters.
I need him to get unjittered.
Shake it out. Shake it out. I need you to shake it off, Ritter.
He's
All
a professional.
Right. And that's
Yeah.
what he got to tell
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
He got to
His
be.
confidence got to just
Yeah,
be there.
yeah.
Mhm.
He definitely has an opportunity, and it's up to him.
That's right.
It really
Right.
is.
It really
So with
is.
that being said, what do we need to do going against Tampa Bay in our next game? What we need to do?
Just show up.
I mean, what that mean though, Ann? When you say show up, what that mean? What that look like? What showing up
Well,
look
we
like?
beat him in
We just
Tampa.
need to be there with Tampa. Just be there. Just be
Now we got home field advantage.
Yeah, so
Right.
that helps.
I think our defense will slow Baker Mayfield down,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mayfield not doing
and they won their last game, so they're not gonna be hungry. So that's
that.
kind
Who
of.
did they win against?
Yeah, right.
Carolina.
Exactly.
Oh, and you know what? I think that game was 21-18.
Really?
I mean, they were playing like Carolina. Sound like
So look at this though. They 5-7 and we 6-6.
yeah.
So what does that mean though? Because if we lose,
Well, they second place too
that's
in
right.
the division.
they are second.
But
place
we're a
in the
game and a
division. We're
half
a game
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah.
Ahead,
Mhm.
so. Yeah.
It mean that we can't lose and
We
they need
can't
to win
lose.
that game.
Right.
That's what it means.
Mm-mm.
I think our defense can slow Baker Mayfield down.
Yeah,
They won't be able to run on us.
we have to stop the rush. They
Yeah.
have a
Yes,
good rush. We got to
Yeah.
stop that.
Yeah. And then we need to run.
And we better at home than they are away.
Right.
So like
So
the
right.
record,
Matthew said that we need to play all 4 quarters.
yeah. So their record playing
Mhm.
away
Way.
is worse than our record playing at home.
Right.
So that's a good positive thing too. So good deal.
We're gonna
Yeah.
get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Let me see. Uh, They got to stop Mike Evans, QB. He said they got to stop Mike Evans.
Mm,
So that's one of the things we got to do too. All right,
yeah,
deal,
that wide
so-
receiver.
What to-
they can stop.
they can stop him.
Who gonna be on that corner? AJ Terrell still out?
No, yeah.
Well, he
I
got. I don't know. He under
don't think he
concussion
gonna come back.
protocol. So
He got a concussion. I doubt if he'll be back.
Oh,
yeah. So that's gonna be.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
that number one who he need a little work.
yeah. The
The one that you said they came in there,
right.
came in there and did a good job. He need a little work.
So maybe he'll get some more practice during
This
this week
Yeah.
if he's going to be starting. Yeah.
Yeah. So those were the pros and the cons, y'all, and how we need to match up from against Tampa Bay. So hopefully, like we said, we're gonna. I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to be excited about my team, but I'm still struggling. I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna get on the
They got
excitement
a
bus.
chance.
That's right.
They got a chance.
All right,
See what they
so
do with it. That's all.
yep. Remember, follow us on Facebook and YouTube. We are here Mondays at 6 p.m. every Monday night. So don't forget that. Click like, click share. If you haven't already, click like and click share. Because we got some good stuff we want to talk about, some exciting stuff.
That's right.
All right, we're going to keep it moving. What we got, Miss Boss Lady B?
Nia, football 101.
Yeah.
Oh, we doing?
Yeah.
We're going football 101.
We're doing football.
Oh, my bad.
101.
Oh,
We're gonna talk about a little football
that's right.
jargon
That's
today.
right. That's
We're gonna
right.
do some football talk.
That's right.
We're gonna do some football talk with Miss Tiki Weekend.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we talking about today, Tiki?
Well, I just want to share some football jargon
Okay.
with people. Well, especially the ladies.
Okay.
So that when you are watching the game with somebody else, you kind of sound like you know what you're talking about.
That's right.
All right.
And look, Tiki, we haven't done this in a while. So,
Yeah.
ladies,
I know.
All right.
I'm
Get
gonna
your
need
pen and
get
your
your
paper.
pen and your paper out because we was out here talking trash for them Saints fans.
Right.
Mhm.
See, now we got to get back to our
football
That's right.
101.
We missed 2 weeks of football 101.
Right.
Getting back to our regular agenda.
Right.
So, ladies, take out your pen, your paper, and your notebook because
That's
now we
right.
got notes. All right.
Right.
My bad, Tiki. Okay,
It's
go ahead.
okay. So I'm gonna start with some basics, and it's gonna really kind of tie some of the stuff that we've been talking about all along together.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's some simple stuff. Blade, I thought about you when I chose this one. The big hit. They said a
That's
big
right.
hit is considered a great block or a tackle, and that's done with a lot of power. And you usually hear the sound of the hit.
Kaboom!
She love that.
Oh,
Sure
that,
does.
that quarterback.
That's it. All right. And just kind of going into this defensive team. A defensive team is the team that does not have the ball. Just wanted to
Yeah,
make
make
that
that
sure.
clear. Yep.
And the offensive team has the ball, of course.
Yes.
All right. So this next term is called a down. All right. And we talk about downs, but I'm just kind of going to go a little to detail.
Okay.
A down starts with the snap of the ball by the center,
Mhm.
and it ends when the whistle is blown by the referees. This is considered a full play, okay? And a team gets 4 downs to make 10 yards. So, and when I say it's 1st and 10, what's that mean?
It's the first down with 10 yards to go.
That's it. That's
There you
it.
go.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
man.
Okay, Dom, when I say it's 2nd and 7,
Uh-huh.
what's that mean?
We at our second down, but we only have 7 yards to get to be at another first down.
That's
There
right.
you
That's
go.
right. And but later,
Oh Lord.
3rd and 15.
Oh Lord. We ain't gonna
We need to kick a field goal.
Field goal, we need cool.
kick a field goal.
3rd down.
3rd down, and we have 15 yards to go to get a first down.
Right. But
So what does
normally,
that
if
mean,
it's
though?
after
Normally-
10, if it's more than 10 yards, that means that either they lost some yardage or they got a penalty.
That's right.
Okay.
I said
Okay.
Push them back
Push them
5
back,
yards.
Right. That's right.
Because
Okay.
it's only 10 yards.
That's right.
in each down.
Okay.
Thank you, Tiki.
All right, all
Okay,
right.
I like that one.
Yeah. Way to keep us on our toes.
I know, right?
Like that little pop
She threw
quiz.
That one at the honors.
All right. Punt. Okay.
Uh-huh.
What is a punt? A punt is when one team kicks the ball to the other team. And this is usually used on the 4th down.
Okay.
Okay. If the team doesn't has no possibility of getting the first down.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay. Or they could, if they're close enough, they can kick a
Kick a
field
field
goal.
goal.
Okay.
Fair catch. All right. So when you hear the announcers say fair catch, normally it's allowed during a kicking situation, a punt or a punt or
Kickoff
a
return.
kickoff return.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's okay. We got your back. See?
Return. I
We got your back.
And so the receiver raises his right hand. He has to raise his right hand to signal that he will not advance the ball when it's caught.
So if he
What's
don't
both
raise his
hands?
hand,
Well, he's supposed to do his right. So I guess
Oh,
now they
okay.
do all kinds.
Yeah, they
of
do.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
You're supposed to do your right hand.
Okay.
So if he don't raise his hand, Tiki,
If he doesn't raise his hand, it's game for the defense to go in and touch the receiver.
mm-hmm.
If he raises his hand, the defensive players should not
should
touch that
not
receiver.
touch the receiver.
Gotcha.
And if they do, it will result into a penalty.
That's
That's
right.
right.
All right.
That's right.
Hang time.
Oh,
Hang time.
I'm not going there. I'm gonna leave it alone. I am not going to get. I'm not getting in the gutter.
You are not
gonna go to the gutter.
You're not gonna be women talking ball.
If you don't get in the gutter.
I mean, I will, but it won't be these. Okay, go ahead, Tiki.
hang
time. God, oh. Wait.
All right.
My bad, Tiki.
Hang time is the time
Uh-huh.
that the ball
Uh-huh.
is in the air,
In the air.
Uh-huh.
and
Mm-mm.
it's when the
Okay.
ball is in the air
Yes,
after
ma'am.
it's been kicked during the kickoff or a punt.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go. Keep going. Just keep
The
going.
more hang time, the better, right?
Yes, Lord. The more hang time, the better.
Right.
Damn.
Huddle. We need a huddle right now.
We need a huddle right now.
Huddle is
We
the
need-
next turn.
We got to regroup.
All right. And this is when the offensive team huddles behind the line of scrimmage in the middle of the field before a play.
Oh,
That was
Right.
funny. The quarterback, during the huddle, the quarterback tells the team what play is going to be called.
right.
Okay.
QB said, ooh.
Delay of game. All right. The offensive team has possession of the ball, but when they have possession, they have 30 seconds to get that playoff. And
Right.
if they don't get the playoff in time, it's a penalty.
It's
Right.
a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fumble.
Fumble.
Oh.
The term is used when the ball carrier loses possession of the ball, he drops the ball, and is not recovered by the offensive team.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Interception.
I like those.
Mm-hmm.
Those are nice, especially they run them all the
Especially
way
when
back.
they-
Okay, that's pick
Not on the Falcons.
That's right. That's when a defensive player catches an offensive pass. So a fumble and an interception are both called turnovers.
Right.
Yes.
All right, causing the possession of the ball to change hands to the other team.
Right.
Yep.
Then we have pass interference.
Oh, yeah.
You hear that? You hear that quite
All
a
the
bit.
time.
Mhm. A lot lately.
You cannot interfere with the intended pass receiver.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is a penalty. So after he catches the ball, though, he's fair game.
Yep.
Fair game now.
Yeah.
After he catches it.
Yeah,
And that's one of those calls I was talking about earlier that they can't be consistent with.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Sack.
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 Okay, thanks.
The term.
I was getting ready to say it, but I'm not gonna say it.
the
I'm
term.
cutting up today.
These balls.
I'm finna say nut sack.
These
Ball sack.
These nuts. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, the term is used when the quarterback is knocked down while attempting to play by the defensive team.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Got it.
Okay.
I got just a couple more, not many.
Okay.
Secondary. You hear
Secondary.
that quite a bit.
Secondary, we
Now
hear
that's
that a
tough
lot.
to
That's-
understand if you're not knowing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. What's the secondary?
So the secondary are the defensive players in the defensive backfield, consisting of the two corners and the strong safety and a weak safety.
Yep.
So they are directly behind the defensive line.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Halftime.
Yeah. Halftime is fun during them HBCU games.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. The 15 minutes period between the first half of the game and the second half of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, the 2-minute warning.
Yeah.
2-minute warning.
Okay.
2-minute warning is the time out called by the field judge
Mhm.
when there are 2 minutes left in the first half of the game
Mm-hmm.
and the last 2 minutes left in the game
That's right.
in the
Okay.
fourth quarter.
Yeah. Sometimes that's when the rubber hit the road.
Right.
You gotta really start getting something
That's it.
done
That's
when them
it.
2 minutes hit.
Right.
if you
Right.
run if you
Yeah.
behind, you
Yeah.
know.
So these are just a few terms that I think will help you better understand, like when you're watching the game or
Mhm.
when you hear them being said during the game or announced by the referee or on TV or
Right.
if you're at the game,
Yeah.
by the game announcers.
That's right.
And ladies, you get an extra credit if you can tell me what I said during the contract, what you do during halftime.
Ah.
It'll be a little hang
Lady-
time going on.
Right, little halftime during the
It'll be a
halftime.
little hang
I
time
don't know,
during the halftime.
That might be a big hit.
Ladies, we have a question. We have a question in on YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook,
Okay.
from Mr. Bolston. He said, either one of you ladies, if it's a 4th down and you're on the 40-yard line, what will you call? Punt or go for the 3 points?
If we
They're at the 40. I would
40, I
do
would go a
for the
field
3
goal.
points for the field
Yep.
goal,
Okay.
especially if my kicker is
Cool.
clutch.
It's cool.
Clutch.
Call 'em clutch.
The clutch.
Okay.
cool is clutch.
Okay.
Definitely
Mr. Dexter say he's enjoying women talking balls after dark.
Ooh, I know we.
So,
I know we pulled the shades down today.
hey, hey, it's been in my back pocket. I hadn't told them yet, but that was one of my plans. I didn't know if they would be ready to do it or not, but that'll be great.
That just kind of happened organically.
Yeah, it
Right,
did. It
right.
did.
Right.
Yeah, that was good, Tiki. Thank you for that. Yeah, for that pop quiz.
Any
That was
questions
good.
in Facebook?
No, nothing in YouTube.
I'm
Hey.
sorry, YouTube.
Yeah, that's fine.
YouTube. I'm sorry.
Hey, Ann,
Yes.
ask him, did we get that
Ask
answer
Mr.
right to the
Bolson.
question?
Right.
Yeah. Did
See
we
what he
satisfy
said.
his question?
Yeah, did we get the answer right?
He'll come back and let
It's
me know.
getting okay. What's the answer correct, Mr. Bolston? Is you say it's getting hot in here, but what's the answer correct?
Hey, Mr. Bosen, tell your other guy friends to come on and join us. We know what we talking about. We'll give them some football and some fire.
he said the answer was correct.
Hey,
Thank you.
yeah, tell your buddies to come on in. We'll give them some football and some fire. Warm y'all up a little bit before Monday Night Football.
Keep the questions coming. I like it.
Yeah. What Chris say? Chris say y'all really Chris, stop. He said y'all really handling the balls correctly. Hey, we done started something. Absolutely. That was good, y'all.
That
Like
was real
Tiki
good.
said, that was organic and it was fun. All right, we got the question of the day coming up. And what is the question of the day?
Man, let's hear it.
Okay, are y'all ready? Y'all
Yeah,
ready?
we ready.
Okay. The question of the day is, when should a decision be made to fire a coach? So how much time should we give a coach to prove themselves, rebuild a team, or make the playoffs, or be a contender? How long should we give them? Put your question in the chat. What y'all think, ladies?
So,
Eh,
woo, that's a tough one.
eh.
So I guess it depends, right? So let's just say if they have been coaching for a few years and we haven't seen any progress from them, then it need to be considered.
What's that based on? Wins and losses?
Wins and losses, maybe. Or it could be like Dion said, y'all ain't helping me, y'all gotta go.
Right.
I say the owner need to put on his business hat
Mm-hmm.
and make a decision
Right.
at some point, or he's gonna lose some money.
And that's what I was about
Right.
to say. When they see that revenue drop,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly.
get rid of their ass.
So
Mhm.
QB and YouTube say at least 4 seasons.
4 seasons at least. How long has he been there? Our coach.
We got one more.
We got one more. He been there 3.
Mr. Bolston said 2 years.
That's what I said.
There you go.
Mhm.
I say 2.
I'm like you, Belay and Tiki. When they start hearing the fans complain, they need
Right.
to start evaluating, what they're going to do, because the fans are either going to start selling their tickets or they're not going to come to the game, period.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm gonna be the devil's advocate.
Go ahead. Your antenna needs to go up.
I hear what you're saying, Janelle. But we fans complain.
They do.
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So like we just emotional like that.
Yep.
So do they really you like I'm just being the devil's advocate because if they did just because the fans are complaining, then we won't. A lot of these teams won't have coaches. They'll be having coaches all the time.
But it has to be hand in hand with coaching, and you have to see some if it's no improvements. If it's no improvements, and they can't just keep them if the fans are not happy. The fans are what's making the team. They paying the bills.
Yep.
Hey y'all, and make sure you join the discussion. Tell us what you think in the chat.
And I was going to piggyback off what Mr. Bolson said. He said 2 games,
2 years.
2 years. I'm sorry. What? And I'm a little straddling the fence on that because what if it's a new?
That's what I was
team
getting ready to say.
You bringing in a whole bunch of new players. You might have to give them a little bit more time.
Just like with Arthur Smith, he's
They
been
building the
rebuilding.
team. They rebuilding the team up, so they might need a little bit more time. So 2 years, I think, might be a little too short. But I don't know. Carolina coach, I think
He didn't even have a full year.
But he ain't win but one game.
Right. So
and it didn't look like he was doing no better. That's tricky.
Yeah, it is.
That's a tricky.
It's all with the owners, like Tiki said.
Yeah,
them owners,
the owners and
they got to evaluate
front
in
office,
totality.
general manager. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know. He kind of come with the package.
Right. It does.
But you know, what if you got injuries like the Jets?
Right.
Like
you got so many
right,
injuries,
your
what do
quarterback,
you
your
do?
quarterback is out. So you know they're losing dismally, but you know because it is Aaron Rodgers, you know that coach won't go anywhere.
Right. Oh, that's tough, and that's a tough question to answer because you got so many different factors.
And he a cute
Right.
Oh Lord, because if he cute, he get to stay.
Coach.
Yeah. Oh, he get to stay because he cute.
He
Yeah,
cute.
because he look good over there on the sideline.
No.
He got a bald head. It's just something
Yeah.
about them bald heads.
Like that.
That's funny.
Hey, you got to give us something to look at. My God, outside of them tight ends, Tiki.
That's the best part.
Anything else? Let's see. QB say 4 seasons, and everyone has to bond. Oh, so you mean like the team has to gel together?
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, I got what you're saying.
I mean, like I said, opportunity is here for the Falcons, so we'll see.
I don't know. I ain't feeling too good about Arthur Smith, but you know, he's still questionable.
He's still questionable.
Yeah,
he is.
Anything out there, engineer? Facebook
The only one, Elizabeth Michelle, she said she agreed with Dominique, and my mom said it's a lot of variables.
It is a lot of
It is
variables.
a lot of variables.
It's hard though, because
Yeah.
like they could just be having a bad season, period.
And I'm sure
injuries. It just could be a lot of things going on.
Yeah, I'm sure it's hard for the owners, general managers. It's hard for them to even come to that end results. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. So
all right. Well, put your
All right.
comment in the chat if you want to keep. We're gonna keep it moving.
keep
all right.
it moving. We're gonna keep it moving.
All right. So what we got next?
Climax.
I love that.
Love the climax.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shake it up a little bit. I'm gonna go a little out of order this year.
Okay.
Ooh.
A little out of order this time.
Okay.
We're gonna spend a little bit of time talking about that UGA. So
Mhm.
we're gonna start with Mr. Deion Sanders. Coach Prime, he was named Sports Illustrated 2023 Sportsman of the Year.
Yeah,
All right, Dion.
Deion Sanders. I
Does that
love it.
normally go to a college team or
Do it normally?
yeah?
I don't think so. I think they just pick a
It's,
person.
money. Money.
money.
Do you know how much revenue he didn't generate? I mean,
Exactly. He didn't sold out every game.
Yeah.
and not even just in
Even when they knew
Colorado's
they were
organization.
Even when they know they were gonna lose.
Oh, this is
Right.
in college sports altogether. It was just watched more
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
because
People
of the
probably subscribe to the Pac channel, Pac-12 channel.
man. Right.
I almost did.
Okay. So congrats to Mr. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders.
Yes.
Moving right along, we talked about Mr. Reggie Bush a couple of episodes ago, but Reggie Bush, running back for college days now for University of Southern Cal, the Trojans.
Mhm.
He was inducted into the class of 2023 College Hall of Fame.
Congratulations.
So congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
Bush.
Now, what we
Yeah.
need to do next? Do what now? We need to get what back?
That high.
That Heisman. Won the Heisman Trophy in 2005.
I get that
Maybe
high.
they'll present it to him as when he's getting inducted. Maybe they'll present that.
Ooh, that'll be a wonderful surprise. That'll be a wonderful surprise,
That
though.
would be.
That would.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I think he got a little lawsuit going on.
Oh, crap.
No, to get the Heisman.
Oh, I
back.
thought it was something bad.
Oh,
Okay,
no,
Lord, have
no,
mercy.
to try and get his Heisman.
Okay,
back.
good deal. Good
But
deal.
I hope I don't know how that's gonna go, because he actually forfeited it.
Oh man,
Mm,
Kind of gave it up. So
yeah.
gotcha.
we'll see. We'll see.
Okay,
But congratulations to Reggie Bush.
Yes.
congratulations,
I'm
Mr. Bush.
gonna have
Yes.
to watch that just to see him
Right.
get inducted.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, moving right along. The NBA in-season tournament, just to give some little standings, what's going on there. I'm just gonna the first place. Who's right now in first place?
Mm-hmm.
The West Group A. Remember, they in
Mhm.
different
Mhm.
groups, A, B, and C.
Mhm.
West Group A, we got the Los Angeles Lakers.
Mhm.
Group B, we got the New Orleans Pelicans. And Group C, we got the Sacramento Kings.
Mm-hmm.
They're all in first place in the West Group.
Okay.
The East Group, we have Group A is the Indiana Pacers, which we know that's the group that the Hawks is in, but we're in fourth place.
Okay.
Okay.
Group B is the Milwaukee Bucks, and Group C is the Boston Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this week is actually the quarterfinals. And
Okay.
those will be the weekend, the 9th. I think it's the 9th.
Oh
That's
wow.
when they start playing the finals. So,
Yeah,
Okay.
it's funny because we when we had that side conversation and we talked about they need to promote that because people will know what's going on.
Mhm.
And it wasn't not too long after that I saw a commercial about it.
Yeah.
really,
Yeah. So I was like, maybe they thought about the same thing we thought about.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they not
Right.
watch it if you don't put it out there for people to know what's going on.
And it's the
Right.
first
Yes.
year. They probably put it out there because I was like, whoa.
Mhm. What is that?
What is that?
In-season tournament.
Yeah.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Interesting.
yeah,
Yep.
They got
it'll
more?
catch on.
Yeah, it'll catch on. It'll catch on. All right.
What we got?
We're gonna talk about these UGA dogs.
Wild dogs.
Ooh, wow.
I'm gonna say this. Good season.
Good season.
Yes.
You know,
Good season. Right.
You know, even though, we played all our teams that we played against was,
Mhm.
Well, we just Alabama Roll Tide. They broke the streak. Our 29 game winning streak.
yeah.
Yeah.
They broke it. They broke us going into the the championship.
I just
They
feel
did.
like
We got robbed.
no, I think we were just a tad bit exposed because we had such an easy season to
Schedule.
play, right?
Mhm.
We had an easy schedule.
Yeah.
So now we coming up against this team. I think it just kind of they hadn't had to play nobody like that.
That's right.
And
That's
then not to mention them I don't even want to talk about the penalties. Like
Yeah.
it was
They
just
just
bad.
started off slow. The first half
They made
was
some
Right.
they started off slow. The
Mhm.
fumble.
You
Like,
can't, and you can't do that.
You can't do that.
Got to
Yeah.
keep it going.
Yeah, they did that. They missed that fumble.
That one.
I mean, miscatch. What he
that
didn't
one
catch.
even. It's almost like they just gave that one away.
Yeah, but
How
you
just forget.
No, but this is the thing. They got replay in place. So check it. Like, why you ain't checking it? And then you called that. I'm in my feelings, y'all. Forgive me. But why you then you talking about horse collar? Now, in my opinion, I don't think that was a horse collar. He grabbed his shoulder,
Right.
down in his collar.
Yeah.
So I think we talked about it on a side note, y'all.
Right.
How it's just almost it make you feel like it's politics involved.
Right.
All about the
Because it was a winnable game. It was a winnable game for Georgia.
Yeah.
Right. It was
I ain't gonna say that the referees gave the game away because we did not play,
the first half. They
Right.
did not play.
Mhm.
but I do believe a lot of the calls that they did affected that. That's
Mhm.
just my opinion. I don't know.
They got
Maybe I'm
beat.
feeling some kind
They
of
got beat.
Got beat.
They just got beat,
They
T.
got beat.
No, ain't no making no excuses.
They got whooped. They did.
They just got
It
beat.
wasn't bad, but they got beat in every aspect of the game.
Yeah,
Right.
they just got beat.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, we got Miss Morgan in the chat, and she said,
Hey, Angela.
she said, let me see what y'all talking about. They played good, but that L hit different.
It
And
do.
then she said, it's okay. That's a Georgia game.
Of course.
You know
My
what?
mom, she said that the fourth down catch, that wasn't. And then Angela came back. The game was great. The first half was rough.
Yeah.
And then she said, hey, y'all.
Hey, Angela. We'll see you in January, boo.
And I know you got to talk about the top four.
Yeah,
Yeah, we gotta talk about them.
Yeah.
them cheaters. Michigan,
Oh,
Michigan
man.
Wolverines ranked 1, first place. Second place was Washington.
Mhm.
Third place was Texas. Actually, let me show you. Actually, I'm gonna say how they're gonna be paired up.
Okay.
So number 1, Michigan is gonna play number 4, Alabama in
Mhm.
the Rose Bowl,
Okay.
and then number 2, Washington is gonna play number 3, Texas in the Sugar Bowl.
Okay.
So that's
You
all.
know what I call this?
What?
What?
I call this the best versus the
The worst?
most deserving.
The most deserving.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of how they committee picked.
I
who was
know.
supposed to-
Michigan,
Yeah, because
Michigan
Florida
and
State was
Alabama.
undefeated, right?
right.
But they felt like Florida State would not be the best
Right.
in terms of competition with
Mhm.
the team.
With the teams,
Texas beat Alabama.
right?
Alabama beat Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
It's new.
Let's get a rematch.
I really just thought it was going to be
They
Florida State because they won all their games. I
And
felt
you-
so bad for
and
them.
you just said it. You just hit that.
Yeah,
Did she say?
yeah. They wanted to see a rematch.
Yeah, they weren't.
Yeah, that's
and
what,
that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Alabama and Texas.
I believe that.
And they know that rematch gonna generate revenue.
But you know,
Mhm.
they are. This is the last year they're gonna have a committee. They're gonna redo the
whole
college playoff
playoff.
process. Yeah.
I think they need to. I think they need to.
Okay, Dexter Andrews in the comments, he said UGA Carson Beck played like a first season quarterback.
Hmm.
UGA had some issues on the defense that showed up.
Yeah.
Elizabeth said, Saban was not going to let that happen. It was really the timing of the loss.
Yeah, Saban done paid them folks.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
told
Right.
them, I don't gave y'all all this money. You better make something happen.
Exactly. And Angela, she said, LOL, sometimes I feel like it's politics. Look for that fan following who go travel. That fan following who go travel. Elizabeth came back. Next year, it's a new playoff layout, correct?
Yeah.
And Tiffany said that's not a reason to put Florida fifth. Yeah.
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 We ended up 6. Like, what's that?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, come on, y'all.
Yeah. So
I'm not liking it.
We are
Exactly.
and I think the new, or I kind of overheard the new layout is going to be 12.
Yes, 12.
Yeah,
Mhm.
12 teams.
12 teams.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard that
Yeah.
too.
So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. But that's a tough one right there. That's tough.
Right.
They lost, but I was glad my Falcons won. Made me feel a little
A
bit better.
little bit better.
And I was over my cousin's house who they're Alabama fans.
Oh man, Tiki.
They really
Oh, wow.
Where they from? They killing me, these
He
Georgia fans.
is from
Okay.
Okay, well,
My
I-
husband is from Alabama.
What
Yeah.
kills me is these people that's born and raised in Georgia and they Alabama fans. I
That's
Right, exactly.
can't get with it. I
Yeah.
don't understand.
Mm.
They want
They-
Alabama.
We have two more in the comments. Dexter Dowell said Georgia didn't make any adjustments, and Dexter Andrews said UGA has never beat Alabama in a SEC championship since 1940.
They have not.
They have not.
Yeah.
You're right.
Man, that's
Yeah.
tough.
That is.
All right.
Yep. So
We good.
ended
all we
their
got.
29 game streak.
They
All
at
right.
the end of that 29.
Yeah.
Don't they have a? Aren't they playing in the Orange Bowl?
Yeah, they're playing in the Orange
Okay.
Bowl
Yeah.
against Florida State.
Against Florida State.
You know what?
Still Florida
That's
State.
That's some frackle
Knackle
knackle
bull.
bull.
all day. All right, y'all. Remember to follow us on Facebook and YouTube every on social media, and we're here on Monday nights at 6 p.m. every Monday night. So, and if you got any products or business you would like for us to showcase during our live stream, just email us at womentalkingballs@gmail.com. All right. Don't forget that. All right, we're gonna go into Monday Night Football, y'all.
All right.
Okay, Monday Night Football. First of all, let's get our standings.
Okay.
We-
Oh yeah.
Come on. with it.
Tiki is still in the lead with 7.
Wow.
Dominique is right behind in 6, and Beleda and I, we holding up the bottom with 5.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
Make my comeback. I'm gonna make my rise.
You gonna rise up?
Okay.
Rise up.
Rise up.
That's right.
So this Monday night we have Cincinnati
Yep.
versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. So the Bengals against the Jaguars. Right now the Jaguars are 8-3 and the Bengals are 5-6. They say that T. Higgins plans to return. So who y'all have?
Oh, if Joe Burrow is not coming,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going for the Jackson Jaguars.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence, he's doing really
He's
well.
doing well.
He
They-
said they beat the
They
Texans.
number one in their division. So
Yeah.
and put me down for Jacksonville. I can't. I can't
Okay.
gamble this week.
Yeah, and I ain't no gambler either.
Yeah,
so.
they beat CJ Stroud their last game. So, they're talking about how well CJ Stroud is playing.
The Falcons beat the Texans too.
No,
It was
but
in the
he's-
beginning of the season.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the season.
Mhm.
Was it the first game? I think
We lost to Jaguars. We could have beat the Jaguars.
that was in London, right?
That was in London.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Lawrence is picking it up.
It's doing good.
All right, so
Yeah, he's
and
doing
Janelle.
What you got? Who you got?
And make
in?
sure y'all put in the comments who y'all going for as well. We got
You
one in
say
the
you
comments
smell
say Jaguars.
QB, you say you smell an upset on what? You going back to, because I missed your comment. So you talking about the college football, or you talking about this Monday night football? I missed your
he
comment.
smell
So
upset.
you smell an upset. Is that college football?
And did you say who you was going for?
Who you going for, Ann?
I'm gonna go with Jacksonville.
Okay. So we all
Look,
doing
so
Jackson.
we all lost
Yeah.
last week.
I know.
Week.
I just say we go on and take these L's and W's together. Well, again,
Everybody in the comments, they say they're going with Jacksonville as well. Narraton Brooks said he's going with Jacksonville. Jacksonville.
Yeah, Quentin Britton said Jacksonville as well. So
Yeah, it's hard. To
Okay.
we'll see
hard to
how it
without
goes.
Joe Burrow.
You're right. Right.
If Joe
Yeah.
Burrows is, I would say the other way. But,
All right. So and Janelle, it's unanimous, right?
It's unanimous.
And Tiki's still in the lead.
The ticket's still in the league.
All right.
So she gonna stay in the league, even though if we
Gotta get a loss. She gotta get a
We're
loss.
gonna get a loss. We're gonna shake it up. We're gonna shake it
Yeah,
up.
she gotta get an
Well,
L.
Dominique, you need to go with Cincinnati. Maybe you can win and be tied.
no.
I'm not sure about that.
We got a few more games over there.
I know, right?
Oh, this is Monday night.
Monday night.
This Monday night.
Oh, we'll
Mm.
toward the
The
end of the
games
season.
coming up.
Yeah, toward the end of the season, stuff started to
Start
Change
right,
it,
change
switch
it.
it up.
Right.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, my brother
might have
said
Arizona
Jacksonville
win.
as well.
Kansas City or something. You
So
know, you just
Cora
never
say
know.
Jacksonville.
Yep.
Okay.
You saw with Philadelphia and Kansas City last Sunday
Right.
night. So
Right.
anything.
And also in the comments, they said that we didn't talk about the 49ers in the Philly game.
yeah, that was a rough one. We never seen what security guard get
Man, listen.
ejected.
It was
from
a
the
whole
game.
WWE match
It was
out
a
there.
whole
It was.
WWE.
Right.
Some old school football though.
It was some bad referee calls too.
It was
On both
It
of those
was.
games.
But see, that took it back to when football was football.
That was football.
Yeah.
Oh, I was loving it.
Yeah,
was
I know
good.
you was loving it.
It was good, but the
You was
Eagles
loving
got beat down.
The Eagles got
They
beat
did.
down.
It didn't
Yeah.
look good.
Yeah, they got beat real
All right.
bad.
Okay, y'all.
All righty.
So Monday Night Football, who you got? We already got our numbers and
Yep.
got them jotted down. So we'll see how that go. And
We had one Cincinnati. It looked like they recanted and took it back.
they recanted their statement.
Right.
Give me, what she said. I need my time back.
Reveal that person.
Yeah, show your face. Look, I need my time back on that. All right, y'all. So
Is it time for the inspirational play?
it is. As we normally do. We try to wind down all this fun and excitement with a little inspiration and what we call the inspirational playbook. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the topic for this inspirational playbook is don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Don't count your
Y'all heard that
before they
comment before.
hatch.
You don't heard it? Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Right.
That's right.
All right. So in our daily endeavors, we must make sure that our T's are crossed and our I's are dotted. If we don't, this may cause us to celebrate too soon, right? Because
That's right.
Right.
we ain't got it together and we out here celebrating.
Yeah.
and
You know what happens?
something might happen, right?
That's right.
So and in doing so, we can encounter some consequences. Some of them consequences are like losing focus and being embarrassed, right?
Yeah.
So this can happen during a sporting event as well. Working on a project at work, trying to meet a deadline, or any type of competition, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what is that famous saying? It ain't over till the fat lady sing.
It ain't over to the fat lady sing.
Ooh. Yeah.
Gotta hear it. Gotta hear it.
or when the final whistle is blown. So avoid celebrating too soon. Don't make the mistake of assuming that you have won the game until the clock says 0. Never take for granted that the thing you're hoping for will happen. Stay committed to the end. That's what everything you do,
That's it.
Yes.
whether you're playing sports or anything.
Right.
Stay committed to
To
the end. So, as stated earlier, please don't count your chickens before they hatch. Please don't.
Yep.
All right. So that's the inspiration
All
playbook.
right.
I love it.
Much love.
I love it.
I
Apply
love
to your
it.
life. Apply to your life. You
That was
know.
great.
You know. Share it with your people. If you got some folks out there that need to understand that they moving too quick.
Yeah.
You
Have
know.
a little patience.
Have a little patience. Don't do it. Just
Mhm.
stick to it and stay committed.
I like it. Have some
Right.
Yeah.
some stick to itiveness.
There you go, man. Hey QB, we're gonna book that. That's a at work term when somebody make up a word.
Oh, okay.
You say book it.
Book it.
And so what we did was we got an imaginary dictionary. It ain't urban, it's just made up words.
Yeah.
And so every time somebody say something crazy, we say book it, we put it in the book. So we're gonna put that in there.
What was it again, T?
Some stick to itiveness.
We write that down. So put it in the book. We get to work tomorrow. All right. So good deal, y'all. So thank you everyone for watching. So join us next time on Women Talking Balls when we discuss football, hot topics, have class with Football 101 and everything else
From a women's perspective.
from a women's perspective. And like we always say, men, you're welcome too.
That's right.
All right. So again, we're located in Deluxe Creative Space outside of Atlanta in McDonough, Georgia. Remember, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, right? Like, share, follow, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Put the notifications on. So Ann said you got to do that so you'll know when we get ready to go on. And then click that little star, right, Ann, on Facebook?
That's right. Exactly.
That's right. So also don't forget, if you have a product, don't be afraid. Reach out to us. We'll showcase just like we do these beautiful mugs. And email us at womentalkingballs@gmail.com and somebody will get back with you about sponsorship details. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Did we get everything, y'all?
We got it.
Paid the
We
bills.
got it.
Bills.
Yes.
Man, I love this. I love it.
I
Yes.
know.
That was good.
But it has to come to an end.
Got to come to it.
Yep. Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Next time.
All right. So, hey, make sure y'all follow us and come back next Monday at 6 p.m.
Yes.
Sharp. All right.
Sharp.
So we're gonna close
And
out.
we hope to have you in the house Monday.
Yeah, we hope to have you in the house Monday.
Yes.
Safe travels back home, okay?
All righty.
All right. What?
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't,
We're
Okay.
good.
yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. So as we always say, we are women.
Women talk.
Balls.
Oh,
I have a good week for joining.
thank you for
I
joining
appreciate
us.
We are silly.